Hello and welcome to Sheba online classes. So 10th standard, today you will be studying about report writing and then a little bit of grammar. Okay, so what is report writing? First I'll tell you what is this. See on the board, report writing. It is there in your book, page number 11, 10 and 11. Okay, page number 10 and 11, you've got this report writing. The details are given there itself. But even then, I have to explain to you what it is, isn't it? So, what is report writing? When do we write a report? What's the purpose of a report? Okay. Now, first I'll tell you what is report writing. Report writing is a way where we give information in a structured way. What that means, you want to give information. It's not like a letter. It's not like a letter. Like a letter means you go, you post it or you give it to somebody, isn't it? This is after a program is over. The report means what? You're reporting the event. Say for example, we had in our school, we had carnival, then we have Independence Day celebration, then Founders Day celebration, all this. No. After that, the SPL or the who is the concerned that staff, they have to go and report it to our correspondent sir. How was the program? So it can be like this, or in an office also. Say people are working in the office, those people, any project is given to them. After a project is over, they have to submit a report. So how will you submit the report to your heads? Okay, that's what it is. How the event had happened. That's what it is. Okay, so you must write it concisely, short. So that's what I've written on the board. See here. So what is the report writing? It is information in a structured way. What happened starting till the end of the program. Okay. Next. Then it is easy and quickly to get information. Now you can't go and write. Now see, when an official is asking you, give a report of that event. So you can't go and write pages and pages. No. The report should be perfect. It should be correct. And what happened to the point it should be. That's all. You cannot write pages and pages. Nobody is going to read it. No one has the patience to read so many pages. It should be short. Okay. Next, what is it? It's easy and quickly to get the information. Another one is it should be sharp, short, sharp and concise. Concise means to the point. What happened? Write headings, side headings and give the information. And then lastly, for a particular purpose. Why is it used? It is for a particular purpose or event. Okay. So these are the main features of the report writing. Now I will explain to you the format of the report, how you should present the report. Okay. Now this is the format. See, look at the format. Title. What should you write? The title. So what is given here? So this is the format. The example format I have given on the board. So now what is the first thing is title. So you must write what is the name of the title. What is the event that happened. Okay. So here I have written Annual Sports Day. That's the first thing you must write. And next is who is the reporter? That is, you are writing means you have to give your name. For example, SPL of Sheba Matriculation School. So she or he is going to give the report to our correspondent sir or the principal. Okay, who is in charge. So first write the heading. What is the report about? And the next is who is giving the report. Okay, the name of the reporter's name. Then we start. The first thing when we are starting is what? What is name of the event? Our school had conducted annual sports meet. Okay, that's the first thing. Next one is what? When was the event taken place? Whichever, the date, day, year, all that you must write. Okay, and the next is what? Where it had taken place? Which stadium? And sports means automatically you have to write the stadium. It took place in the Nehru Stadium, open air. That is Nehru Stadium, and so. Which it is it indoor or outdoor? That one. Then next is what? Then why? For what is it taking place? Sports, to encourage sports. Sports day is taken for what? To encourage sports, to bring out the talent among the people, among the students. So that you write there. So starting itself, short, in a sentence only, not in point form, in a sentence only. In a sentence, just join all this and write it. Okay. Each thing should be highlighted. When you are giving it in, that is the event, that is title, of course, it will be highlighted. And then what is that? Reporter's name should not be highlighted. Just write there by so and so. And then what? Name of the event. Again you must write it then. The next is when it has taken place, date, year. And where is it taking place? Which stadium? All that. And then why is it taking? For what? For what purpose? To encourage the talent, to bring out the talent among the athletic talent among the students. Okay. The next is what? Next question. What will you write? Who came? Now annual sports day means who are the chief guests. Main highlight is who? The chief guest. Annual sports means you will call some cricketer or some volleyball players or some that is sports related persons. Okay, so they will be the, you must mention so and so people had come as chief guests. Sometimes there were more than one chief guest. Sports means the whole thing, that from the morning till the evening will be having sports now. So what happened? You have to call accordingly. How many chief guests you are calling? So all those names. So in our school annual sports day, so and so chief guests have been invited and they presided over the function, and then that's all. That's all you must write. And next is how. That was the main. From there only the main detail starts. How we started the program. We started the program with the prayer song, and then we had the lighting of the torch. You know how in a sports meet what has happened? It happened, that is, there's one it is declared, the chief guest declares the sports meet open, and then the torch is lighted, it's taken around, then we have the march past and all the details till the end, till the all the events. What are the events, which house won? Okay, that is you have no four houses, among that who were the winners and who were the runners up, and then each event was the audience were enjoying, the spectators, everyone were enjoying, and then lastly the distribution of the prizes. Then the chief guest distributed the prizes. That's it. So till that, and last closing prayer, and then we have the national anthem. So that is the details. So this is only called the report writing. How you give the report, how precisely. I told you the first 4 points, keep that in mind, and then afterwards for you homework. Page number 11. So page number 11 for you homework. Okay. Page number 11. There is three given to you, three report writing examples are given to you. The information, that is the format is given, you have to write the thing. That is number 1 and 2 you must write. Alright, no, don't write the third one. Okay, so this is for your homework. Okay, now I'll be taking grammar. Okay, now the topic for the grammar is, we're going to study about modals. Okay, modal it's called, not model, it is modals. Okay, so get the pronunciation properly, modal. And now what is a modal? Why should we study about the modals? Because without this we can't read one sentence also, we can't frame one sentence also, because this is very, very important. It's also known as helping verbs. Okay, also known as what? Helping verb. It is placed before the verb. Now he ran, we should. I may come. May I come in? So without that may come in, can we say no? So there are so many. These modals are very, very important to frame a sentence, to talk, for spoken, everything. This is very, very important. So you should know when to use what. Okay. So there are so many. See, just look at the board. See the how many are there? There are can, could, will, would, shall, should, may, might, ought to. So these these are known as modals. This is ordinary modals, and this which is attached to a preposition. Ought to, have to, used to, dare to. These are attached to a preposition, isn't it? So they are known as semi-modals. Okay. So these are known as quasi-modals or semi-modals. So you don't have to go so detailing. Semi-modals. Okay. So these are whichever has a preposition with it, which is that is like it is next to a preposition. So it is known as semi-modals. Okay. So these are known as the main modals what you are going to study now. Okay. Now what is can is present tense. Same thing which you put it in the past tense becomes could. Same way will is present tense. It goes to the past tense, it will be would. Same shall is present tense. Should past tense. May present tense. Might past tense. So this is a way you must you should know. First you must know this fully. What are the modals? Okay. Next we are coming. What is the purpose and what is the when do we use it? See, modals refers to you are going to ask a permission. Okay. May I come in? May I have a glass of water? So you are asking, can I may I go to that in the classroom? What do you say? Miss, can I go to the washroom? That's what you say, no? That's what you are asking permission. And the next is possibility. Would I be able to do this? Can I study so nicely like that girl? So that's a possibility. Okay. The next ability, same possibility, ability or something. The next is probability, and then order, obligation, request, suggestion. Okay, so these are the ways where we can use these models. So it varies. If you use can, it will be something else. Could, something else. So should, each one has got each one from here. I'll tell you each in detail. Okay, so I'll tell you when to use could, would, should, all these words. So first you must know this. For what we use it? For this, to express these. To express permission, possibility, and then ability, probability, order, obligation, request and suggestion. That is why we use all these words. When is it used? What is another one word for models? It is helping verbs. And where is it used? It is used in front of a verb. That is, yes, in front of a verb. And there are two types of models. One is what we use, commonly used. Another one is also known as semi-model. That is, it is used in front of a preposition. So I'll explain to you about can, could and may. When should we use each one? Okay, now see this. I have divided into 3 columns. So same thing, you must take your classwork. You got your English grammar classwork with you, no? So take it out. Now whatever I am telling you, write it down exactly. This information is not in your book or not in your guide also. I have taken from others to make you understand. This is extra information I am giving. Okay, so you won't get it anywhere else. Please note down everything whatever I am telling you. Alright. So now listen. Now this is divided into 3. Okay, now see. Formal, informal, semi-formal and formal. That means what? Informal means casually talk to your friends, to your parents and the family members. That is known as informal. You can you don't have to be very particular about what you speak, isn't it? So this can then you use can. Okay, and that can is used for who? For yourself and for you. You say you. That is can you, can I, that kind of words. All right. Now this is, it is informal. When you are informal, that is using with your friends, with your family, you must use can. Okay. Next is semi-formal. That is not very not official. Semi-formal. That is say in a school or somewhere in going for a party. Or a hotel man, that is hotel, the receptionist, no, she also can use this kind of words. So this is known as semi-formal. Okay, what is semi-formal? That time we use could. Okay, so that could, how we use it? In front of what? We, they, he, she and it. So these are the words. So these these pronouns we use could. Okay, now next one is formal. This only is official. This is highly official. That is, say IT office. In our IT office, what do you do? Official talking to a HR or talking to somebody, higher officials. That time we use only formal types of words. So formal models. In the formal model, what is the only thing is may. Okay, so may I, may we. So that is a very humble and a very giving lot of respect to them. That time, because they are high officials. Okay, you are talking to a correspondent, sir. Okay, that is a principal, vice principal. That time, how do you speak? It should be a formal speech. It should not be a can I do this, not like that. It should be a formal, highly formal it should be. That time we use this word, okay, may. In that, what kind of words we use? I and we only. Got that now? So this, what is the past tense of may? It can be might. Alright. So these are the words. 3 columns are divided. So what is informal way of talking? What kind of a model can you use is can, and semi-formal is, I told you when to use it. So it can be, you should use could, and in front of what pronouns? These pronouns. Okay. Now note it down. And the next formal is, it's a very formal, that is you're giving respect to the person. So very humbly you must talk to them. So that time you will use may, and in front of what pronouns must use? I and we. So this is it. And now I'll give you example. How do we speak? See them. Can, could, may. These itself, one example I'm giving. See how the tone, how we change the tone. Okay. So can I have some orange juice? You say, can I have some orange juice? That is formally, that is informal. You're talking to your mother. Mom, can I have some orange juice? Dad, can I have some orange juice? So that is casually talking. Now you go to another one, say semi-formal. Semi-formal, say you are going to the hotel. Okay, go to the hotel and you are asking the waiter or that is, can I have some orange juice? Could I? That time you don't say can, could I have some orange juice? So that is the, how you speak only is important. So could I have some orange juice? So that time you are saying could. That is you are being semi-formal. Okay, not very informal or formal. It is semi-formal, in between, moderate. So next is, last is This part is only very formal. That is when you go to, say, you're going to a big function, official party is thrown out to, or that time how do you say? You go to the thing on that counter and you say, may I have some orange juice? So that is the way we speak. So see the tone. May I have some orange juice? So that time you are humbly, your tone changes, everything. So that time you use may. So that is quite formal, being very formal too when you are asking something. May I have some orange juice? Got that? So these are the right, that is way, the same example, and how three models I have used. Modal can I have some orange juice? So casually you are saying. So this is it. So understood now how to use it. So this is asking, that is you are asking permission, you are asking a request. That request itself, how many 3 ways of saying it. Okay. Next I will tell you about how to use should. Should. What is should? Should be used. There are three types when you should use it. Okay. So the first one is a strong advice. Should be used when you are giving a strong advice. The next is obligation. Okay. Next is expectations. Okay. So these 3 things. Remember, these 3 expressions only you should use should. Okay. And this mainly should is a kind of a strong advice. You should means something, you are forcing something on somebody, isn't it? You should not do it to anybody else, it will be for yourself. Okay. So should must mostly 80% it should be used for self only, for self person, that is I, for yourself. I, self means what? For you. Okay. So examples you see here. I should study today, and in this tense you see, the tense wise what are the words you are going to use? In tense wise, I should study today. So you are telling I for yourself. For self you are giving a strong advice. It comes under this. You are giving a strong advice. What is the advice you are giving? I should study today. So you are giving a strong advice to yourself. I should study today. So today itself you understood it is present tense. Okay. So next we are going to take it as I should study tomorrow. So you are writing a timetable for yourself. I should study tomorrow. Somehow I must study tomorrow. So you are forcing yourself to study. So that becomes future. Tomorrow means future. Present is today. Tomorrow means future. Next is what? I should have studied yesterday. So today you have not studied. You failed the test. So what is the advice you are giving me? I should have studied yesterday. Okay, I should have studied. If I had studied yesterday, I would have passed the exam today. Got that now? So I should have studied yesterday is the past tense. So see how we use it. It is only mainly with the I. Okay, for the self. Self is very important here. This should be used only for self. You cannot tell like it is a very harsh thing to tell anybody. Like you should have done this. You should do this. You should not say that. Mostly avoid saying that. Okay. So mostly when you are using should, it should be for yourself. Understood? So otherwise sometimes it is in a true way of speaking now, because nobody is using everything exactly how it should be used mainly. So when we are truly when you are speaking in English, how you should use should is you should not use it for others, because they will take it harshly. Say what is she is giving us orders. Okay, so that should not happen. Okay, so understood that. So this is another one thing. Another more examples I'll give you. A few more examples. I should have called you. I should have thanked you. I should have apologized to you. I should have helped you. So this is past tense. Okay, I should have helped you. I should have thanked you. This is telling yourself a strong advice to yourself. Okay, that is, it has become expectation. When I am telling this, no, I should have thanked you. It's expectation. I should have thanked him, but I did not thank him. I expected. Some others are saying I should have expected. I expected to have thanked. No, I expected, but he did not expect. So what happened? Expectation is what? I should have thanked him. I should have apologized to them. That is expectation. Okay, got that now? That word. Got that now? This example what I am telling you is I should have thanked you. I should have apologized is expectation. It comes under this. Okay, all this should come under strong advice. Got it? And then I shouldn't have forgotten your birthday. Now this is negative way of talking. Shouldn't. I should not. It should not come. I told you last time when I am saying that is shouldn't. That is not. That O should not be written as a tag. You must write shouldn't. N is apostrophe. Okay. O is not there. So negative way of talking should is I shouldn't have forgotten your birthday. I shouldn't have forgotten to come to school, that is to take you to the hospital. I shouldn't have forgotten. I shouldn't have shouted at you. So all this is one kind of expectation. It comes under expectations. Okay. So until now you understood about what is when to use should. It is a strong advice, obligation, and then also expectation. Alright. It is, should be used only for the self. Now I'll tell you how to use could. So how to use could. It is could can be used for suggestion, polite request, and possibility in the future. Okay. So these are the three expressions given. These are the three things. That is suggestions. Example. You could go to the mall. So what is a suggestion you are giving to one person? Let us go to the mall. So you could go to the mall to spend time for sightseeing. Okay. So you could go to the mall, you are suggesting. So that time you are using could. Okay. So next is a polite request. You are asking somebody for a thing, something. So that time you must use could you help me? So could you help me? Can you help me? Should not say. I told you when to use can. Can is informal, not to use for everybody. Now you are asking a request from somebody. You are asking a help. So how should you use? Semi-formal. Okay, semi-formal should say could you help me? Okay, that's the way of saying. The next is possibility in the future. What is the example given? It could rain tomorrow. So it is a possibility in the future. Tomorrow, what you are suggesting, what you are telling is, it could rain tomorrow. So it could rain tomorrow. Got it? So next is last we are coming to would. What is the usage of would? When will you use would? So would is used as a hypothetical situation or an imaginary situation. Hypothetical situation or an imaginary situation. That means, example you see here. When I lived near the beach, I would play in the sea water. So now you are grown up. When you were a child, when you lived near the beach, so what happened? You would have I would play in the sea water. That means it is again imaginary. So now you are not. If you lived near the beach, you would have played in the water every day. So that is what imaginary. That you are imagining something. So got that now. Another one way of using would is. Again a polite request. How you are using it for could, same way here. That is, would you please get me some water? So it is will in the past tense is would. I told you before itself. Will in the past tense is would. So how you cannot say will you please bring this? No, that is informal. Would will become a semi-formal. That is, would you please give me some water? Got that now? So these are the varieties that is of models and how you should use it, when to use it. Now are you clear with all this? Okay, now you go to the rewind everything and just go back and connect each thing and see. Then you will understand everything. Okay, so this is it. Thanks for learning with me. Thanks for watching this video class. Hope you understood the grammar. Thank you.